Verbally attacked for being Asian. Another NYPD member is speaking out after this latest alleged hate crime.
That type of hate directed towards myself as an Asian American is just disgusting. Given the current climate of Asian hate, you know, a verbal assault like that on a uniformed NYPD detective only leads to violence in the streets.
Joining us now with more on the lawsuit filed against the man accused of verbally attacking Detective Cheung, Detectives Endowment Association President Paul DiGiacomo. Paul, good to have you with us.
Good morning, and thank you so much for having me on and for your support.
So we know all across the city we're seeing anti-Asian attacks, but now you have some of your detectives who are becoming victims, at least 3 of them in the past month. Tell us the circumstances involving Detective Cheung.
Well, Detective Cheung was working at a detail for a demonstration in the confines of the 6th Precinct when this individual, we later identified as Terrell Harper, walked up to him and said some terrible, terrible things about him and about his Asian ethnicity. And
so the crux of the lawsuit is what?
Well, we're seeking damages and also an apology from this individual. Look, we're out there to do a job to conduct peaceful demonstrations, but we're not out there to be verbally or physically abused. And this union is not going to allow it. The district attorneys are now prosecuting these cases. The only avenue of recourse we have is to sue these individuals in civil court, and we will.
Oh, so you're going to sue them? Because I was wondering, are you getting any support from Albany?
Well, there is no support from Albany. As you know, with the current laws that were enacted by the Senate, the Assembly, and the governor, has made this city much more dangerous, and they turned their back on us, and so did the city council. So the only avenue of recourse is to go into civil court and go after these individuals civilly.
I'm just wondering, you know, in light of the verdict in the George Floyd case, like how difficult will it be for your detectives to do their jobs now? Because obviously there has to be reform, and I'm just wondering how you navigate this new world.
Well, it's very difficult for New York City detectives and any police officer out on the street today because of one incident that happened with Mr. Floyd. And justice has been served. He's been found guilty now, the individual that murdered Mr. Floyd. And we have to move on because there are crimes being committed, homicides, hate crimes being committed every day here in New York City, and we need the police to get law and order back in order.
You say you're not getting any help from Albany, but there might be help on the way, at least from the federal government, as they vote on a bill for hate crimes, specifically targeting anti- or Asian Americans. Could that make a difference?
Well, you know, we have to stop hate crimes. You know, this detective that was abused, verbally assaulted, he was Asian before he put that uniform on. And the only reason he was attacked by this individual was because he was Asian. But think about what would have happened if it was a young child or a family, a mother or father that wasn't in uniform and in law enforcement, and the fear that this individual would have put into that family. It's unfair, it's not right, and it should have been charged criminally. Now, again, this individual will take him to court and will take him to task.
So you don't have him right now. He has not been apprehended.
He has not been apprehended, but he does have an active warrant right now, as we speak right now. And if anyone is to see him in the streets, to please notify the police immediately. And he is subject to arrest for criminal mischief.
Detective, as you mentioned, this is not the only attack. It's not only just against Asian Americans, but just about against anybody on the force. So who are these people who feel, I guess, emboldened?
Well, it's the criminal element. It's the people that are being let out of jail on a regular basis because of bail reform. And it's the people that feel emboldened because you don't have any support for the police from any government officials. Let it be the city council, the mayor, the assembly, the Senate, the governor, and the president of the United States.
So you say you're going to take these people now to civil court. Do you think that really is the best way to go?
It's the only way to go right now, Rosanna. We have no other options, and we have to send a message back and fight back for our members, and we will.
What can people do to help out?
Well, if you see a hate crime, don't just stand there and videotape it. Notify the police. Call 911. If someone is being assaulted, help out in any way that you can. Try and stop it verbally, but call the police at least. You know, it's very disturbing when you see people being assaulted verbally and physically, and other people standing there videotaping it and not calling the police to get that person
So
help.
don't jump in and try.
No.
Right.
But call the police and make us aware of us and get the police there to assist this individual.
Right, so community affairs doesn't mean like you jump in and separate a fight, but more that you call the police, right? Because I think people are confused.
Call the police, get a description of the individual. If a person is in a car, the perpetrator, get the make of the car and the license plate of the car. Obtain as much information as you could while you're there.
All right.
Detective DiGiacomo, thank you so much. We appreciate you being on Good Day New York.